Good morning. Welcome to Chicago, the best city in the world in August. It's not bad in January if you want to come back, but we want to welcome you. I want to thank Rocco Terranova for making sure that I got a chance just briefly to welcome you and to say hello and to tell you a little bit about what's going on in Illinois. But before I do that, I just want to reemphasize how important it is for our previous speaker, Tammy Duckworth, to be elected senator from this state. This is not just about Illinois. We want to have her be our senator. But I'm going to tell you that the guys at the national level tell me this is the #1 opportunity to pick up the U.S. Senate by winning Illinois. So that's why it's so important. So I know that I know you guys are from all over, and ladies are from all over the United States, but this is really a national election. The other thing I want to just point out, I saw the news this morning about a speech that the Republican nominee for president gave yesterday, and I think you really should just take a look at it. You know, Trump is trying to get you guys to vote for him. That's true. His strategy is he thinks he can get some union people to vote for him with a few ideas that he throws out. But if you look at what he said yesterday in Detroit, it's the same old, same old. He wants to give tax breaks to the richest people in America, the 1%. It's the same drill that they do every year. So he really is trying to market himself as somebody different, and it's not true. And I really think, and we see this in Illinois, we have a lot of union members in our state. We're very proud of that. And we see a good number of union folks that vote for Republicans. And that's fine. But this year is different. So let me tell you about Illinois. Tammy mentioned this before. We have the most anti-union governor in the United States and maybe in the history of the United States of any governor. This guy hates unions. When you get into a room with him, he starts shaking. That's the only reason why he ran for governor. He wants to put you out of business. And he doesn't even know the difference. You know, over the year, I've been here, you heard, I got elected in 1978. And I've been here a long time. And we know how strong the unions movement has been in Illinois. It's right to work in Wisconsin, in Indiana, Missouri, Kentucky. We're surrounded, but we're holding tough here. This guy gets elected, and that's all he wants to do. Doesn't appreciate the fact that there's been a history, by the way, of public sector unions, trade unions, sometimes not getting along. This guy has united the unions in Illinois like nobody's ever been able to before. This is an amazing statistic. The guy from the University of Northern Illinois came to see me, the president. We haven't passed a budget because of this character, and he wants to know how we're going to keep our schools open. He told me that there's been 1,250 new union members that have joined the union at the university since this guy got elected governor. He's like a union organizer. Now, the guy makes $1 million a week. $1 million a week. And he comes here, gets elected, and his solution to the problems of Illinois is that people who are in unions make too much money. Seriously. He wants people to not be able to negotiate, not be able to bargain. In his first speech that he gave after his inauguration, right to work. So, we got a Republican governor. Thank God we've got a supermajority of Democrats that run the Illinois House and in the Illinois Senate. And that's something which we are very proud of. But this year, this election, a number of those senators, those Democratic senators, are up. And quite frankly, this governor, Rauner, he won a lot of those districts. So what I've been doing is going all over our state, campaigning for our members for re-election. A lot of them are in tough races. The governor's going around. And one other thing I should point out, you guys have helped us with, and unions have helped us with financial contributions from your hard work. This guy wrote a check, had 2 of his buddies write a check. He raised $20 million in one day. And if you do that, you probably can raise $20 million in another day. So we're going to get outspent, but we're not going to get outworked, because the principle is the same. People in the middle class are struggling. They have to get more money. The more money they make, the better it is for all of us, the better it is for all the people in Illinois. And what we have to do in this election is unite, stay together, and beat this guy and keep our supermajority, and in 2 years get rid of him. So once again, I want to thank you for coming to our great city. Enjoy Chicago. Spend a little money because we need it for our budget. I told you about our budget problems, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you very much.
Yeah,